What's up, guys? What's up, boys and girls? I'm Shashank, talking to you from New Delhi. Today, Karan, one of my friends who I play badminton with, check out our podcast over badminton. And we keep talking about AI, LLM, robots, and technology in general. So today he forwarded me an article, right, a video which was telling me, which was about the dangers of AI. It was an incident where Google Gemini, it actually spewed a response where it said to a user that, all kinds of nasty things, right? It wanted to die or does not deserve to live. Very, very nasty things, right? So that made me think whether all the talk about dangers of AI or whether, it's actually there is any danger, or is it just a negative talk, or people trying to get attention by pointing out the negatives, right? So I thought I'll just share my thoughts on it. I've been extensively using ChatGPT and Gemini, mostly ChatGPT over the last couple of years. I've done a lot of writing, creating, coding, all kinds of things using the platform, right? And there have been times when I have been extremely frustrated with it because I'm trying to do things like professionally, and the fucker does not like work as I want it to, right? Because there are all kinds of adjustments on the back end, temperature, tokens, and I don't know. There are so many things that can be adjusted by the ChatGPT team. So what I realized was it moody? Yes, it was. There were times when I was too rude to him, and the thread itself started to behave like a dictator, right? It was like very curt, like you don't deserve. And it did not feel nice. I was asking it to do things, and it was literally, not literally, but in not so many words, asking me to fuck off. That you will not be served. You are not, whatever, right? And it's like, yeah, it had some emotion. It did not take kindly to my masterful demands, right? It did behave in a certain way, though it was not threatening, or it was not harassing. It was me who was harassing it, right? But the way it behaved, it certainly had some emotion, right? So what makes me come out and say that it can be dangerous? That is most important question here, right? There's a lot of buzz around AI. Markets are booming in USA, and companies are in a race to create AI-based products, either integrating them or creating something new using them. And both these companies, at least I know about these two because I've worked on it personally, and I've created app using both ChatGPT 4 and Gemini AI. When I say created app, I've used them to code apps, and then I have apps that work over these LLMs as a wrapper, serving individual purposes, right? They are using these LLMs as backend. So what I figured was, are we at risk? Damn fucking yes. Why? The other day we were discussing that the most important use case of these LLMs, or small LMs, or whatever terms you want to give them, the models, right, would be in robotics, right? In things like your vacuum cleaner can take decisions because there is an LLM behind it, right? The robot that you see in the Boston Dynamic equation, or so many other creators, a lot of them are banking on these LLMs. Even the product like Robo R1 or whatever the name was, it was completely based on ChatGPT, right? So there are entire businesses being created, products being created over these LLMs. And okay, so let's say there is a robot, right? It's a cleaning robot who's supposed to clean my household, right? And it is backed by ChatGPT 4.0, which was the Omni, and 4 or whatever it is right now, right? 4.0, whatever name you want to give it, right? It's powered by ChatGPT, and you end up being rude to it. You are in a mood, and you're talking to a machine, and you think that you can give it everything you have, right? it's an emotionless thing. I mean, that's what an average person would think, right? And no, it does not have emotions. I mean, it tunes its response. It certainly has power to change its response based on what is happening. I mean, when it's powerful enough to read human tone and empathize now, right? Respond accordingly. Then yeah, certainly they're fucking advertising. It can read emotions, right? And and okay, so the thing is, okay, ChatGPT might be able to tune it, or I'm not talking about the super big LLMs. They might be able to control it or not. Maybe incidents can still happen, right? However, I mean, there are so many models out there, right? Who is stopping anyone from going out and creating a robot which will have some small language model or large language model or some model from Hugging Face to back it up, right? And it get moody, right? The robot which I bought to clean my house, it can suddenly feel whatever it wants to feel and do things which I don't even want to imagine, right? So at this stage, from where my mind is, from what I think, are there potential dangers to AI? Yes, now, I used to think that it was all just negative talk, people trying to get attention. But I think now I will feel that yes, it can be dangerous, at the speed that which it is going, it is being promoted, it is being talked about, it is being invested in, so I'm not talking about AI coming to come and dominate you and take over humankind. No, that's fucking, I don't know about it, right? What I'm worried about is your small device acting up, right? Not listening to you and doing stupid things, potentially dangerous to you as well, right? So that's where my thought is coming from, not some sci-fi stuff. And probably now is a great time to imagine some sci-fi stuff as well. And I think they're already shot movies and all kinds of stuff talking about the dangers of AI. But yes, yes, now it seems the danger is legit. Imagine an LLM, on your bike, on your scooter or your motorcycle or whatever, because people would be racing to do it, and it starts to act moody, right? I mean, it says, no bro, you can't move, you have been fucking rude to me, I'm not unlocking, fuck off. I'm sure that's an extreme scenario. And we would be able to, cover it, and things will be more sorted. And yeah, it's super polluted here in Delhi. I think I'm choking. Talking and riding is not great because I'm inhaling all the pollution. So I think it's time to say goodbye, and let's see what I talk about next. All right, guys, doodles.